Okay, 10010 South Hudson Place in Oakmont Estates. This is a 5-bedroom, 3 full bath, 1 half bath home with a 3-car garage. It's located on 0.23 acres with 3893 square feet, and they have it listed at $735,000, which is $183 a square foot. We've been on the market for 83 days. All right, let's go inside. It's a beautiful mix of painted brick and stone with a nice high front porch, covered porch. Very pretty entry, the large double door. Let's get inside. All right, from the foyer, by the way, those doors are very heavy. They're iron doors. Very nice, very heavy. Beautiful high ceilings, thick crown molding, nice wood trim around the door. You have French doors to the office just off the foyer, carrying through that really pretty crown molding, nice wide base trim. Ceiling fan in this room with plantation shutters. Floors are a really pretty tan with a little gray in the hardwood floors. Paint color is, I'm going to call it an alabaster, and looks like maybe a pewter on the light fixtures. We have a really pretty nice wide stairwell off of the foyer going up to the second level. All right, let's take a look here. We have a return air vent. Very nice bedroom, nice high vaulted ceilings, again with the plantation shutters. And this bath has its own private ensuite. Ceramic tile 12 by 24 inch flooring, quartz counters, a brushed nickel hardware. Very pretty. Matching tile surround with brushed nickel hardware. And then a nice high walk-in closet for this ensuite. A nice patterned carpet. Everything is very light and neutral. Look at these doors. Good Lord, are those 8-foot doors? Those are really high doors. Bullnose rounded corners. Just across the foyer is a powder room. Same countertop, same cabinetry. Same flooring, nice high ceilings. The light fixtures are a combo of a matte black with a gold. Coat closet, nice and high, plenty of storage. Which brings us to the family room. Again, nice high ceilings, not quite as high as the foyer, but nice high ceilings with the rustic beams. Plenty of room. That's a very large sectional and plenty of room to still walk around. You have a stone fireplace with ceramic gas logs. Nice built-ins. The floating shelves on top with the contrast of the painted off-white cabinetry below. These are built in. It's made to look freestanding. Very pretty rock. Again, with the beautiful woodwork around the windows, just like in the front door. Nice big barrel. Looks like a brushed nickel lighting fixture. Carrying through the wood floors throughout. We'll take a peek out into the oversized covered back patio with a hot tub. Nice open concept. Very pretty, very roomy. Nice large island with built-ins. You have plenty of room for 4 seating. You've got dual pendant lights carrying through the brushed nickel, shaker style cabinetry. You do have a plug in the outlet, so it does have power. That's nice. Quartz countertops, Frigidaire professional appliance package. Looks like it does have convection. Number 1 and number 2. You have a 5 or 6 burner drop-in cooktop. I love how they did the legs on the cabinetry. Same as what they did over in the built-ins in the living room. Just dresses it up a bit. And finished off the top with the crown molding. Very nice. It's an elongated white subway backsplash. It's a 6 burner. Very nice upgraded range. With the built-in Venta hood. Beautiful moldings. I like the extra detail with the quartz. Nice deep drawers for pots, not soft close. Built-in microwave. This one is a Panasonic cyclonic inverter. Nice pull-out shelving for your small appliances. Plenty of workspace between the cabinets. Island has a garbage cabinet. Plenty of drawers. We have a black or a charcoal single bowl granite sink with dispensers. Matching dishwasher. Same handle here as on the stove. I'm thinking this is probably just doubled on the end. Yeah, it's a thinner granite, probably the same as the countertop. They've just doubled up the edges to make it look like it's a thicker stone. Very pretty. Frigidaire Professional oversized fridge. We'll have freezer on the left, fridge on the right. Matching handles, ice maker there. More cabinetry above head. And then a little coffee bar here. Or a martini bar is what I would use that for, but whatever suits you. Have a decent sized pantry. Again, nice high ceilings. You could get even more shelving up there, really. This would be the mudroom coming in from the garage. You've got a nice Deacon's bench built in here to catch your stuff. It's catching their tennis bag at the moment. It's an old rubbed bronze hardware. This would be an under the stairs closet. Matching carpet from that first bedroom. This would be laundry room, conveniently placed right off of the garage and off of the primary closet. Plenty of space. Matching tile to that front bedroom. Let's check out the dining and then we'll head over to the primary suite. Another barrel light fixture, this one with the black and brushed nickel. Plenty of room. It's an 8-person table. Nope, that would be 6, but you do have plenty of room to get an 8-person table. Tray ceiling, again with the rounded bullnose corners. Very pretty, nice light and bright. You've got plenty of natural sunlight coming in, and they do have blinds that are tucked away and nicely hidden in the dining room windows as well. But you have a ton of natural light. Let's check out the primary. You have the same carpet from the front room. Tray ceiling. I bet we have some ambient lighting over that crown molding. Nope. Well, that would be something that'd be nice to add and fairly easy to add. It's a king-size bed, still plenty of room to get around. And then that leads to the garage there. I see a couple of dog crates. I do not sense a dog odor at all. Double French doors leading to the primary ensuite. A little different of a tile here. They went with a white Carrara marble look. It's more probably a ceramic, but looks like a Carrara marble. Same white quartz, same cabinetry, brushed nickel finishes. You have dual vanities with a nice freestanding tub in the center. Toilet closet here, nice high ceilings. Step-in shower with a curb. Nice and high. Brushed nickel finishes with a shampoo niche. Looks like we have heated floors. That would be your control panel here. And a makeup vanity, in addition to the dual vanities. Very pretty. Your window over the tub does have a security film over it, but it also has one of those blinds that are really nice and tucked behind that valance. Very pretty. Oh, that's just a mirror. Thought it might be a jewelry compartment. Nice storage here. Very pretty. And then onto the primary closet. Again, nice and large. High ceilings. You could really pick up another row up there. You have some built-in drawers here and some shelves here. Through the laundry, the mudroom, back to the kitchen. Let's go ahead and peek outside and then we'll head upstairs. Nice elongated patio. This is a wonderful space. So this would be west, so your evening sun would be coming in from that direction. No doubt why they extended the patio, to extend their use of the space in the evenings. That is heavy. It looks very new though. Looks to be in great state. Your fence has metal posts with wood pickets. Looks like you have an electric box in the corner there that I'm sure is part of an easement. Very nice landscaping along the back side. Once those trees really fill in, you're going to have a ton of privacy. Yard's in decent shape. You can tell where they have animals, and there's some spots in the grass, but overall very nice. You've got a decent little slope that goes away from the house, not pronounced so much that you'll struggle to keep your balance, but enough that it will keep drainage away from the house. Roof looks to be in great shape. Windows look great. Those are weep holes that you see there, all part of the design. Looks like this fence does not have the metal posts, but the west and south do. Decent sized side yard. Siding is all in great shape. You have a water spigot here, and that would be your clean out for your plumbing. You do have a single metal framed gate to get to the backyard. I love this patio. This is something that not a lot of homes in this neighborhood have. They definitely spent some money extending this outside space. Love the rounded gutters. Classes the place up. You do have a ceiling fan and some recessed lighting out here. Do we have an outlet for a TV? I don't see where they've put a TV out here. However, you do have electrical run and could easily run an outlet for a TV someplace, if that's your thing. All right, let's go upstairs. Same carpet as in the primary bedroom in the front ensuite. Good size landing. We'll start to the right. This is the exercise room. Looks like they've taken the carpet out and put the padding for a gym. Something to think about if you're planning to use this as a bedroom. You have plenty of storage, no hanging racks, but plenty of shelving. There's your security system and Starlink panel. Game room. Looks like it's not even used. Looks brand new. Plantation shutters out the east overlooking the drive. Good size room. Ecobee nest. Bedroom number 3. I believe that's a queen size bed, but still plenty of room to get around. Nice size closet. And this has an ensuite. Looks like this bathroom has access to the hallway. I have an ornamental white granite, same cabinetry, just different counters. Toilet, closet, and tub. Oh, it looks like we've got a Jack and Jill, actually. Nice deep storage. Tile surround. And the other vanity, which is open to this bedroom. And that would be a north-facing window. Nice closet. If I can get a better view of the size of this room. It's a standard size room. Queen size bed would be fine. And this looks like this was an addition. This would have been a door going to the attic at one point. They've put down some luxury vinyl plank and some cabinetry. A butcher block countertop. I think this is just for storage. And this is probably attic. Nice walkout attic. Plenty of storage, and it's all floored. That is very rare. TV boxes. So we have furnace number 1, furnace number 2, and furnace number 3. They're all Lennox. I guess this is really just storage. I'm curious if they notified the county that they did this addition. This may be some additional square footage that is not showing up in courthouse records. All right. This concludes our tour. Beautiful home. Great neighborhood, great location. Very pretty. I have no concerns with this property. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything is well taken care of. Beautiful condition, beautiful finishes. See you at the next one.